Hello. So I'm doing a week 7 update. I'm going into week 8, but I'm doing an update for week 7. So week 6, I had mentioned that I had wound up getting sick because I think it was because, like, after I did that video, I was like, oh, I wonder if it's because I took the meat out and I was just eating like vegetarian or vegan meals. And so potentially I looked up, Dr. Google said that potentially like sometimes some people get sick, like if they like go cold turkey, take out the meat in their diet because maybe I didn't replace my vegetarian meals with like all the nutrients and stuff that I need. So, because I wasn't like really like sick, it was just that my energy was just very low. So since then, for week 7, I did add chicken back into my diet, and my goal was that I was eating like at least a cup of vegetables with at least one meal. So uh basically last week it was like lunch was like a vegetarian dish, and then dinner was like vegetables and meat. And then my energy was really good for week 7, and even going to the gym didn't really feel like a drag. I was able to like do it and want to do it. And then what else? My water intake was really good. I was drinking at least between 3 and 4 a week. I will say that with this 7 weeks of consistently drinking the water, I definitely feel it if I don't, which I've said a couple times, but I definitely feel it now if I am not drinking water like to start my day. So that's like a positive thing because uh it's like I get this physical, like I think like that when I first started, it was like there was some days that I would go the whole day and realize that I hadn't drunk any water. And so that's not happening at all. And I'm drinking a good amount of water for me. So I'm doing at least 3 bottles, sometimes 4. And then I think I'm like constantly having like some type of water near me so that I can sip on throughout the day, and I'm finishing those bottles. So like I think one time I didn't have my bottle, but I wound up just getting a big cup and I kept refilling it while I was at work. So, cuz like one day I forgot it. So, my energy has been really good, and my vegetable goal is still there. It's just not as strict as far as like not eating like any meat. So, that's where I'm at this week. So kind of like reflecting going into week 8, I'm actually thinking about my next 12-week year, like that I want to start when this one is over. For the next one, I don't know what I want to work on yet, but I do know that I want to be a little bit more organized and write things down. I'm going to continue doing this 12-week year how I've been doing it, just kind of off of memory and being mindful. So, and just kind of like using these videos as like a reflective moment, because I do think that it's helping. I'm probably even gonna like refer back to the book. I still have the book. So I'm gonna refer back to the book, and maybe I'll spend even a week reading it, and then, getting back into it just to kind of like refresh my mind because it was a while ago that I read it. So this is week 7. My goal after that week 4 was for me to just make the 4 bottles the goal and kind of just see how I do. So that's like where it is now. I think that this has been a really good process so far, and I'm really interested to see like how weeks 8 through 12 go. I had it in my mind that maybe a part of what I can do going into week 8 is, because I've just been kind of going off of like what I think is right. Maybe I could do a little bit more research to figure out like what are some good meals that I can eat. So I want to continue what I'm doing, and then making it a goal for week 8 to do some research about some recipes that will be good, and So my goal for week 8 will be to research one recipe and try like a new recipe that is vegetarian but has enough nutrition to maybe replace what I'm taking out if I'm not eating meat. So my ultimate goal is not to be completely no meat in my diet, but I would like to be able to have that option and not get sick. So like if I want to have more days where I'm eating vegetarian or vegan meals, how do I do that and still stay healthy and still have enough energy? So that's where I am going into week 8. I'm feeling really positive about it. And I will do another video just to update. And eventually I'm going to start planning, maybe like in week 9 or 10, I'm going to start planning for how I'm going to be more organized, whether it be like me writing my goals down or using one of those 12-week year worksheets, because I believe they might be like on a website, on like the book's website. So I will go from there. All right. Thank you.